This girl had a deportation order signed by a judge. And the only reason that you see her and them in that situation, because she fled.
Can I see your badge number, sir? What is your name? What is your name?
There's an ICE agent refusing to identify himself, arresting a woman in an airport, freaking people out. They weren't even sure it was in San Francisco airport.
Well, what kind of an interaction was it, actually? Do you know the situation?
You know the first warm day after winter, when you crack open a window, clean out your closet, and all of a sudden you feel like resetting everything. Spring does that to you, and it makes you think about your life, what you've built, and more importantly, how you're going to protect it. Because let's be honest, the responsibility is heavy. Taking care of your family, planning for the future, trying to figure out life insurance, coverage, costs. Most people put this off because it feels overwhelming. That's why I like Policy Genius. They make it simple. Policy Genius is an online marketplace where you can compare quotes from top insurance companies side by side for free. And their licensed team doesn't work for insurance companies. They work for you. They help you find the right policy, answer your questions, handle the paperwork, and take all the stress off of the process. I've heard from people who use Policy Genius and said the same thing. It was way easier than they expected, and it gave them real peace of mind. And with thousands of 5-star reviews, it's clear that people trust them. Protect the life you've built. With Policy Genius, you can see if you can find 20-year life insurance policy starting at just $276 a year for $1 million in coverage. Head to policygenius.com/Tatum to compare life insurance quotes from top companies and see how much you can save. That's policygenius.com/Tatum. Here's ICE in the airport making an arrest that Democrats want to make it seem like this is all they doing at the airport because they're bat crazy. Okay, roll the clip.
What's your name? Can show the badge. Where's the badge?
Where's your badge?
Can someone call 911?
Okay.
Where's your badge? Can I see? Let me see your badge.
Okay.
No, can I see your badge? I don't know if that's legitimate. Can I see your badge number, sir? What is your name? What is your name? Where's your badge number?
I'm
asking for your badge number, sir. What is your badge number? What is your badge number? We need to see your badge number. Show your badge number. This is an illegal arrest. Show the badge number.
It's okay. We'll wait.
I need to see your badge
Step
number.
back. Step back.
I don't know who you are. You could be someone kidnapping her.
Yeah, that looks like a kidnapping. That looks like a kidnapping. If I'm going to kidnap somebody, I'm going to put them in handcuffs. And I'm going to talk to them in Spanish and say everything's been okay in front of everybody. And then I'm going to show you a badge. And then because you didn't see the badge clearly on camera, then I'm just going to keep standing there. And I'm going to actually call somebody on the phone. And then hang the phone up and rub the lady's back and tell her everything's going to be okay. And then if I kidnap somebody, I'm going to kidnap a random person at the airport. Just a random person. A Mexican lady don't speak English. I'm going to kidnap her and get what out of it? I don't know. I'm going to go all the way to the airport to kidnap somebody. That people just silly, man. They looking at this news and they get silly. Well, here's Scott Jennings responding to this whole airport fiasco. And I said this and people got mad at me. They said, why are you attacking her appearance? I'm just giving a scientific observation. Her wig is messing with her brain. Because you're not supposed to have that artificial dog hair on your head like that. The chemicals in that glue can get into your brain. And then you start talking like her. Roll the clip.
Is there a single report today of something going awry with ICE agents?
Well, thank God for 24 hours something bad didn't happen.
Maybe there is. There was an ICE agent refusing to identify himself, arresting a woman in an airport, freaking people out. They weren't even sure it was in San Francisco airport.
Well, what kind of an interaction was it, actually? Do you know the situation?
It was an arrest. I don't know, Scott. What information do you have?
Who did they arrest? No, you're bringing it up. Who did they arrest?
No, I'm saying
internet.
No, come on, Scott.
Scott, two senior administrators.
Meanwhile, this woman was arrested by ICE Sunday at San Francisco's airport. DHS says she's from Guatemala, had a deportation order signed by a judge, and tried to flee as officers were deporting her. DHS saying the incident was unrelated to efforts to help TSA.
Scott Jennings, like, I think he came straight from heaven. Like he ascended from heaven or descended from heaven. Descension sounds bad. So he came out of heaven, right? Scott Jennings is like gold. Like, if it wasn't for Scott Jennings on CNN, like, I think the world would be a worse place. Like, he just asked the guy simple questions. Well, what was the story about? They clearly don't know. He looked at a headline. This girl had a deportation order signed by a judge. And the only reason that you see her and them in that situation, because she fled. Come on, we got some more. Let's get to, this is in Philly. This is what the DA said he's going to do with ICE. Only because he's a nut. You ain't never heard people talking like this when ICE was doing their job under any administration except for Trump. Roll the clip.
I will put you in handcuffs, and I will put you in a courtroom, and if necessary, I will put you in a jail cell. If you decide to make the terrazzo floor of this airport anything like what you did in the streets of Minneapolis, which involved the criminal homicide of unarmed, innocent people. We are not having that here.
Hold on, time out. Wait. You are the DA in Philly, and your silly, ashy elbows just said unarmed. Pretty was armed with a handgun multiple times during interactions, and the time he was killed, he was armed. And the other stewhead was trying to run over people in the car. So you tell me, Mr. DA, and I will agree with you, put ICE in jail if somebody had a car in the airport and tried to run over an ICE agent. Put him in jail. Because somebody had a car in the airport, I don't know who, you arrest everybody on that. There will never be a car in the airport, so what are you even saying? How are you comparing the two? Show me a guy who's fighting ICE agents with a gun on him in the airport. Okay, that's what I thought. These people are so stupid. I don't know how a grown man go home with his wife at night knowing you are. Okay. I think we got a couple more clips. Roll it.
But let me go back to all ICE agents who are going to keep their oath, who are going to follow the law and uphold the Constitution of the United States. Thank you for keeping your oath. To any agent who might think about doing it.
Next clip. I'm sick of hearing this.
The lines are so long inside the terminal that they have set up these rows, which are essentially 4 lanes of traffic. This is an area that would normally be used for passenger drop-off, but it has been converted into a TSA security line. And this is just a portion of this line, but I thought the visual, if you look inside through the glass windows, it's all these people have to still make their way through there, wind and zigzag through various lines that are still set up there before they even get to the security checkpoints areas. So from here, we're probably looking at an hour and a half left for at least for a lot of these people who are here this morning.
All right, let's get to the next clip. This is just an idea of how some of these airports are still struggling. Even though they've deployed ICE agents in others, I don't think Houston is one of them, but they're still struggling. This is the reality that people are facing because the Democrats hate you, they hate America, but they hate Trump more than they love their own country. So they're going to continue to filibuster and try to do whatever they can to not give funding to TSA agents. Hundreds of them have quit. These people should be ashamed of themselves, man. Here's another person at the airport telling his story. Roll it.
What's your message to Congress that could put an end to all of this?
It would be ideal. This isn't working for us right now.
Fire them all. Fire them all.
This is taxpayer money. What's it?
My flight leaves in 16 minutes.
16 minutes.
I got the 3 a.m.
Doesn't seem like you're making that flight. What are you going to do about it?
I don't know. Go home. Work in the yard.
Do you have anywhere to be? It's important.
Yeah,
Where are you traveling?
I had a reunion with my high school buddies. So.
And now you're forced to miss that.
Yep.
Is that frustrating? What's that?
A little bit.
Can we move the line?
Yep.
We'll walk with you so that we can keep the line
Yep.
moving.
Good morning, everybody.
What time did you come to the airport?
I got to the airport at, I don't know what time I get here, 5:30, something like that.
I'm going to the airport today. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna make a scene. Come on, y'all don't play with me. I'll make a scene. Here's another young lady. Roll it.
With ICE at the airports now helping TSA, we're seeing a very different story than what the media is telling you, which is that people are very receptive to this. They really like having ICE here, helping them, giving them water, giving them directions, holding their places in line if they need to use the restroom. So it's a very different story of what we're hearing and seeing so much online. A lot of people are very receptive to this. You can see they're accepting their water bottles. They're thanking them. There's a very friendly tone here from both the ICE officers and the passengers, the travelers here that are waiting in line for hours.
All right, so I think that's enough of this ICE story. I think you get the gist of it. There are some places that still need support and help, and there's other places that what's 802. All right, they want me to play 802. I'm gonna let y'all be the judge. Roll it.
Very nice.
You got vodka in there? I wish.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. Thank you for the service.
You're happy with ICE?
Yes.
Okay.
I like that. I'm happy for the ICE. Thank you for the service.
He don't want to get deported. That's what I can see it in his eyes. He like, yeah, I'm good. Don't look at my passport. No, I'm just playing. No, but that's cool, man. It's a varying circumstances, situations. Some airports are crazier than others. Some airports, no traffic, real traffic because they're not a busy airport. Some are out of control. If I go to the airport and I have to wait for 4 hours to get on a plane, you might as well drive. I think, it depends if you're going across the country, but in some cases, you can drive and get there faster than that.